Wait, so y'all ain't never heard of the Inca Kings list? Y'all ain't never heard about the royal family that ruled Spain for nearly 8 centuries. In chronological order, this is the Holy Roman Empire. You'll notice the more mulatto-looking features didn't appear until the latter years. Let me bring your attention to an essay from Benjamin Franklin. Now I know this is kind of hard to read, so I'm gonna move so you can screenshot this and zoom in. But right here, he describes the world as he seen it. And in Europe, the Spaniards, Italians, French, Russians, Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy complexion, as are the Germans. All Africa is black or tawny. Asia, chiefly tawny. America, exclusive from the newcomers, wholly so. Today we know the Spanish and the German and the Dutch and the French as being albino. Columbus came over here in 1492. Let's just match these timelines. Here we see that Philip IV of Spain, House of Habsburg, reigned from 1605 to 1665, was the last black king of Spain, and that his son, Charles II, who reigned from 1661 to 1700, would have been the last Habsburg and the first mulatto. The Holy Roman Empire was infiltrated by the church, and thus the Roman Catholic Empire was born. Why is it that the second Inca King's mini bio mentions El Pacifico and Los Indios? Come back for part 2.
Yes, this will get a lot crazier in 1 second, but first, what in the world are we seeing right here? I like how in 2025, and even a few past years, everything is blatantly in the open for all to see. By the way, this video is entertainment for satire, but right in our face. And we don't think they're using the technology to do something not related to this. And this part's even worse, and I'll tell you why, but in this country right here, they have literal robots, powered by AI, literally building cars without fault, without error. So let me ask you this, if they can build cars, what else can they do? Everything. Do you really believe that your job is going to be secured in 10 years when they're selling robots just like this for what, 10 grand? Say you get paid 60 grand. They could replace you with 6 of you that would never make an error. And you would not be able to find work. You would own nothing. And you would also be happy watching things like this on TV. Everybody you know will be affected. You better find some kind of work or job or side job where you work for yourself and they can't do it better than you. In 2025, nothing is real.
Black people, they are the original owners of America. Black people, African Americans, they were already here and they plagued them out. And they stole the Smithsonian Institute, which is Jesuit controlled, stole their knowledge, stole their history, and now we're just left wondering who we are, where we come from, where we're going. We don't know anything. Just go into a country, plague the whole place out, and then take over their buildings. New York was already there for thousands of years. San Francisco was there for thousands of years. Los Angeles was there for thousands of years. They were built by the indigenous people who were black and Indians as well. Whoa. The black people, they are the original owners of America.
China's first dynasty and emperor, founded by King Tang, who was black. The earliest documented rulership of China was the Shang dynasty from 1500 to 1008 BC, which is credited with bringing together the elements of China's earliest civilization. The Shang was given the name Naqi under the Black Dynasty. The Black Chinese established the basic form of graceful calligraphy that has lasted to the present day. The first Chinese
The average World Fair had a Ferris wheel. That Ferris wheel is 50 tons. Each little box that's going around in the Ferris wheel holding people can hold anywhere from 60 to 200 people at a time. And there's usually like 30 of them on the wheel. They said it took 10 minutes for the wheel to go around one time. Think of the energy that would be required just to do that. And all of these world fairs were all outfitted with light bulbs. Every single one. Thousands and thousands and thousands of light bulbs. And you're seeing all these things going, wait a minute, but that didn't come around till this time. This is how much energy we're producing at that time. This is whatever else. What I started to realize was all of this stuff has already been here. It was just all of these things being put on for show. And when I would notice when I'd go even farther back to like the 1700s and the beginning of the 1800s, they were showing people this exotic jewelry from Russia and all these different countries, which is mind-blowing, made out of pure gold and silver and malachite and stones. That's just, you look at it and you can't even fathom something like this. And that's where I started to realize all of these things being shown have already been here. They're just being stolen, taken away, and moved into other places, and then put on display as if like King this, was the one who did it. And it's like, no, you're just the one who took it.